Sima made it look simple. Rangers get all 3 points at Ibrox, and it is thanks to the main man on loan from Brighton. Welcome back, guys, to Fog Football. It's finished at Ibrox. Rangers 2, St Mirren 0. Not a great game, not an exciting game, not one that you're going to save the highlights and rewatch it time and time again. In fact, probably the opposite. A game that you'll never want to check out again. But the main thing was the Rangers checking it with 3 points. And that's exactly what they got here. And a very cold day at Ibrox. Now, I wasn't there personally, but it's cold in Belfast, so I'm going to assume it's cold in Glasgow too.
Well, it's covered in snow, and you know what? This was covered in shite, this game, because it's the same old story. You can drop Lammers, you can put Cantwell central. You know what? He got 2 assists, so I'm not going to diss him too much. But when you start Dessers, man, it's just a flop waiting to happen. John Lundstrom, I thought he was pretty pish as well. Rangers just depress me at the minute, because as bad as Celtic are, Rangers are worse. And see, until it's just soul destroying watching it. I can't honestly put it into words. I just cannot see how this Rangers team win the league.
Well, first of all, we need to give Dessers a little bit of credit for the opening goal. I felt that he did well.
What about the other 25 chances he's fucking missed?
No, he was shite. But for the opening, he was dog meat. But for the opening goal, he was pretty good.
Yeah,
he made the run. He turned around. He picked out the Cantwell pass, and then Cantwell ran into the box. I don't think Cantwell meant to pass it to Sima. I think Sima just decided he was going to take on the shot himself, and I think Sima probably is one of the best finishers at Rangers right now. So that's probably the correct decision. He put it in. So yeah, no, I think this is the best. This is the best thing I've seen Dessers contribute since he joined Rangers. So that's what it is. He helped them get the first goal just for the brink of half time. And this could have changed the game because, I mean, there wasn't really much. Obviously, Rangers dominated possession. They had a lot of shots, but majority of them were from distance.
They were. I think a lot of hate on Sima recently the past 2 games. I think Sima's probably been like one of the few outfield players this season that's actually been quite good. I mean, his goals alone, he scored the only 2 goals today. He's on loan. Why is the guy that's on loan showing more fight and more commitment and more goals than any other player in the team? What about these players that are signed on the big contracts or players that have already been there half a decade? He's showing more fucking bottle than them.
He is.
And it's the same with Ramsey. Like, people buried Ramsey for missing that penalty. But you know what? At least he actually had the balls to step up on loan and take it. What about everyone else? They're supposed to be Rangers, man. Where were they? Went missing. Just like half this fucking team. They've been missing for too long. And you know what? People can talk about Ibrox being toxic. Can you blame them? It's been second best for too long. And see, this year it's even worse because Celtic are pish.
And anyway. Rangers can't capitalise. Anyway, second half, again, wasn't a great game. Sima took advantage. Cantwell to Sima to the back of the net. A good finish for him. Danilo came on in a straight swap for Dessers. We also had Lammers come on. Danilo late on, done great bit of footwork, and then he played a great pass through to Lammers, who one-on-one with the goalkeeper put it wide. Very, very poor for Lammers. So you can tell why this guy's only scored like 4 goals in the last couple of years. He is fucking mince.
But see, that's the problem, right? It's not a case of, here, is Sam Lammers going to get good? He has shown consistently over 4 or 5 seasons, whatever.
He doesn't score goals.
Yeah, so it's never going to get better.
It's not like he's got a history of scoring goals and he just hasn't done it at Rangers yet.
Yeah,
he's got a history of not scoring goals, so I think it would be delusional just to assume that's all of a sudden going to change. He's going to start turning into a goal scoring machine. And is his overall game good enough to make up for his lack of goals? I don't think so.
No, it's not, because you know what? His first touch. Sometimes his first touch is alright, and then the next time it's horrendous. But it's mainly what he does after the first touch for me. It's always negative. Like he could have just easily squared it to Sima for a hat trick. And you know what? See if he wants to take it on his own and score, that's fair enough. But see when he just drags it wide. It's the same against Celtic. I remember he skint Joe Hart, and then what did he do? Put it in the side netting. Like honestly, I mean, 4 goals in 5 years. That's fucking horrendous. I don't care if he's not an all-in-out striker. He's more of a creative forward sort. Fuck off, man. I can't accept those numbers.
Yeah.
But see if he's played in Serie A and the Bundesliga and whatever, in the Scottish leagues or former league, should he not be coming in here and immediately be improving his numbers?
Yes, 100%.
Especially playing for the old firm.
It hasn't happened. Yeah, where you're going to get majority of the chances that fall to you in a weekend, I guess. So, St Mirren didn't really offer much. Couple of long shots. Butland didn't have that much to do. look, it was a bad game. Rangers won, St Mirren lost. St Mirren's good start to the season is now beginning to fade away. They are a point behind Hearts and have played a game more, and they're only a point in front of Hibernian after playing the same amount of games. So, yeah, no, St Mirren, there was talk about them finishing third. I still think they'll be in the top 6, but yeah, no, I think they're showing that maybe there's still some players short of being able to challenge for that third place. I mean, they were looking really good at the start of the season, but they've had a tough run of games, not denying that. But yeah, no, even they're just not really delivering the sort of performances that they were earlier
as bad as Rangers were today, St Mirren were awful. Didn't show anything, man. Apart from a Jack Butland save that came through a long mistake.
They've lost to Rangers twice now. Lost to Celtic. I think they lost. Did they lose to Hearts? I think they did. Lost to Dundee by 4-0. So the form's not good. Their form is pants, to be honest, and I think it's only a matter of time before they get overtaken by Hibernian. But look, Rangers kept the pressure on Celtic. Could have been even more. Could have been down to 5 points perhaps had Celtic dropped points against St Johnstone, but they got the late win there, so I didn't really. Nothing's changed,
No, nothing.
Last week nothing changed. This week nothing changed. Yeah, whatever Celtic do on a Saturday or a Sunday morning, Rangers seem to copy it later on.
But even worse form, because let's be real, Celtic won 3-1, great comeback for them. They played awful, but still got the job done. Rangers could have won 8-0 today, and it wouldn't have changed my perception on anything. It wouldn't have. I mean, obviously a better performance would have been alright, but I just don't see anything for Rangers that's going to make me go,
Well, I think if they'd won 8-0, you would have seen something.
No, they beat Dundee 5-0 a couple of weeks ago, and what's happened since then?
Alright, anyway, guys, that's
the honeymoon period is over.
Honeymoon period.
Sima Mania is running wild, but that's about
Clement
it.
out.
The pythons have been burst.
Clement out, guys. Till next time. Peace.